All right, shalom, shalom to the elect of Yasha. This your brother Pewaria from Great Millstone, Des Moines, coming back at you with another quick lesson. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles at Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to all you Akims out there that's pushing his word in truth, sincerity, and all ways in charity. And as you can see, the title is, What is the New Covenant? Now, the New Covenant, in a nutshell, it simply is the old covenant being put in our inward parts so we won't sin no more. Because the wages of sin is death, according to Romans 6:23. So if we can't sin no more, we can't die no more. Because ultimately, we was created to be immortal and made to be an image of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua's eternity, according to Wisdom of Solomon 2:23. All right. So when you read in 1 Corinthians, let's read that. 1 Corinthians 15:53, it says, For this corruptible must put on incorruption, and the mortal must put on immortality. So when the corruption shall have put on incorruption, and this mortal shall have put on immortality, then shall be brought to pass the saying that is written, Death is swallowed up in victory. All right. And right now we in that time where we're in that transitioning of us receiving the totality of this covenant. All right. So it's a beautiful time we're living in, man, because the Lord has put his spirit upon us to be able to understand these prophecies, man. Because we was dead, man. We was dry bones. We was at a point of no return. Without the Lord's spirit, man, you're dead. So it's a beautiful thing to Wadiyah Bashim Yahshua for putting his spirit upon us to be able to understand these prophecies, because we're in these last days. And you have to have the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahshua upon you to be of his, man. Because everybody else is good as dead. So let's read this in Ephesians 1:13. It says, In whom ye also trusted, after that ye heard the word of truth, the gospel of your salvation, in whom also after that ye believed, ye were sealed with the Holy Spirit of promise, which is the earnest of our inheritance until the redemption of the purchased possession, unto the praise of his glory. So we heard this good word, man, and we believed it, man. So we know we're going to receive this. We know that these things is going to come to pass, man, because we know that the Lord didn't just make us to live and then die, and then that's just it. You know what I'm saying? That's the end all be all, man. Nah, man, we about to live eternity and be God's rulers and judges of the earth, man. But let's read this in the easy English. It says, Ephesians 1:13, it says, And you also became united with Yahushua Mashiach after you heard the true message. You heard the good news about how the Most High power saves you. Then when you believe, the Most High gave his spirit to you. He gave his own spirit as he promised to do. He gave his spirit to you to show certainly that you belong to him. The Most High Spirit is the first part of what the Most High will give to us. The Most High has brought us to be his own people. The Most High power Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua give his spirit to us until he makes us completely free. And then we will thank Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. We will show how very great and good he is. See, man, that's beautiful right there, man. The Lord, that's how we know the Lord is coming, because we got the spirit upon us to know these things. All right. And that's just the first part, man. It's a process, man. You know what I'm saying? You just don't go from 0 to 100. You know what I'm saying? It's a process. And this is a part of the Lord's movie, man, because ultimately the Old Testament, he knew that we was gonna fall short, man. But that's just a part of his movie, man. For us to go through all these things, so that and go and learn wickedness, so that we can appreciate righteousness, man. And that's why this is the time to rehearse the righteous acts. When you read in Judges 5 and 11, man, and that's what we're doing now. We are rehearsing the righteous acts, because hey, we're not perfect, man. We can't, we're not gonna, we in this flesh, so we can't keep the laws, statutes, and commandments perfectly. So right now we're keeping it to the best of our ability, and with the grace and mercy of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, hey man, we able to do these things and please Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. All right, to the best of our abilities, man. All right, and that's what the Lord want, man. He want us to give him his all, give him our all, man. Zalakia. All right, so another scripture I wanted to read was in 2 Corinthians 5 and verse 4. It says, "For we that are in this tabernacle do groan, being burdened, not for that we would be unclothed, but clothed upon that mortality might be swallowed up of life. Now he that have wrought us for the self same thing is Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, who also have given unto us the earnest of the Spirit." All right. So the Lord has given us the earnest of the Spirit, man. And when you go into that word earnest, it basically says a down payment that the full amount will subsequently be paid. So this it's a process, man. All right. You know, just like for example, at my job in the union, we have a contract, and so at the we got a contract, we agree upon it, and then you don't get the fullness of that contract. For instance, like at the end of the year, they'll give you a bonus, so you have to wait to the end in order to get that bonus. And it's the same with the Lord, man. This contract we will receive at the end, the whole totality of it, man. If that's a good example, because that's just an example. But let's read that in the easy English as well. And it says 1 Corinthians 5 and 4 in the easy English: "While we still live in our body here on earth, as in a tent, we cry inside ourselves. We do not really want to take off our old body, but instead we want to put our new body over us like new clothes. So then our new body that will live always will completely take the place of our old body. It will take the place of our old body, which had to die. The Most High is the one who has prepared us for this change. He has prepared us." This is what I want to read. Verse 5, it says, "God is the one who has prepared us for this change. He has prepared us because he has given his Spirit to us, and his Spirit causes us to know that this change will certainly happen." We know that this change must come. We know it's going to happen, man. We're in the times where the Lord is about to come and visit this place, man, and save his elect and destroy everybody else, man. All right. So let's read from there. We're gonna get this in Jeremiah. We're going to read Jeremiah 31. In verse 31. And this is that new covenant, man. And it reads, it says, behold, the day cometh, said the Lord, that I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah, not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day that I took them by the hand to bring them out of the land of Egypt, which my covenant they broke, although I was an husband unto them, said the Lord. But this shall be the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, said the Lord. I will put my law in their inward parts and write in their hearts, in our minds, and will be their power, and they shall be my people. Okay? Reading on. It says, and they shall teach no more every man his neighbor and every man his brother, saying, know the Lord, for they shall all know me, from the least of them until the greatest of them, said the Lord, for I will forgive their iniquity and I will remember their sins no more. All right. So this right now, and you can see this, we're still teaching. We're still going out on the highways and byways, trying to wake up our people, wake up the elect of our people, because everybody else ain't going to get it. They're going to hear this word and think it's absurd, and that's why they're a part of the 2/3 or the 2 turds. You know what I'm saying? So it's over for them, man. We're out for the elect, and those are be the ones that receive this word, hear this word, and receive it and take heed to it. All right? And so this is still going on, which tells you we're not fully in that new covenant yet, man. Hey, but we getting there. We just have to hold fast and do it to the end. And the Lord is going to give us what he promised. All right. I could read on, but let me see what time. All right, I'll just read the same thing in Hosea. Yeah, read this in Hosea, because it says the same thing in Hosea, man. So let's just read it real quick. And I have to go on this plantation, so I'm going to try to hurry up and read this real quick. Hosea 8. Hosea 8 and 8. I'll start with... Salakia. What? First, Hosea 8 and what? What the heck? I can't. Hold up. Salakia. I was in Hosea. I should have been in Hebrews. So Hebrews 8 and 8. Hebrews 8 and 8. And it says, for finding fault with them, he said, behold, the day cometh, said the Lord, when I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah. See, so it wasn't nothing wrong with the old covenant, man. It wasn't no fault in the old covenant. The fault was us. We was the fault, because we in this weak flesh, man. So we wasn't able to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. But like I said, it was all a part of the Lord's movie, for us to go through these things. Because the laws are perfect, man. All right. It says, for finding fault with them, he said, behold, the days come, said the Lord, when I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah, not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the days when I took them by the hand to lead them out of the land of Egypt, because they continued not in my covenant, and I regarded them not, said the Lord. So pretty much that's the same thing, man. So it's telling you, right now it's that time, man, that the Lord is about to give us what he promised. Right now is the time for us to be humble, and we have to humble ourselves, man. And the Lord is going to exalt us in due time, because the Lord is coming back for those that are humble, that are meek. All right. Let's get one more ended. Let's read Romans 11 and verse 20. Verse 26. And it says, and so all Israel shall be saved, as it is written, there shall come out of Zion the deliverer, and shall turn away ungodliness from Jacob. For this is my covenant unto them when I shall take away their sins. All right. So this is when, this is going to be in the kingdom when the Lord, save all of Israel, man. But on this side, 2/3 got to go, man. They're going to come back through the loins of the elect. Okay. So that's pretty much it, man. I mean, this is something there's plenty more scriptures that you can hit and touch on, So I just ended with that, something real quick and to the point. So Lord willing, this was edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles at Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to all you Akims out there that's pushing his word in truth, sincerity, and in charity. All right? We almost out this hellhole, man. All we have to do is endure. Pray that the Lord keep his spirit upon us to endure to the end. That's when we're going to receive this covenant, when the Lord come back and visit this place, man. That's when we're going to, that's when we're going to have true peace and rest. Don't have to work no more and get up out of this weak body that we're in. All right. So shalom to all the brothers, all the Akims out there, and to the Akwaf that listens as well. Shalom, shalom, shalom.